Hi everyone, welcome to our story time for today. We are reading our Pinocchio book by Michael Morpurgo. And if you remember, we are on to chapter 4. And chapter 4 was called 5 Gold Coins and a Strange Meeting with a Lame Fox and a Blind Cat. And do you remember Pinocchio had joined the puppet show, hadn't he? But he had a good time doing that, and made some good friends, but he decided that it was time for him to go back to his mama and papa again. So he was on his way home. So chapter 4. So there I was on my way home down a long forest road, whistling cheerily, longing to see my home again, longing to give my precious 5 coins to papa in repayment for his coat, when I saw a fox and a cat coming towards me. They were a strange-looking pair. The fox was limping and leaning heavily on the arm of the cat, but at the same time he seemed to be leading the cat, who was quite obviously blind. There's a picture here, if you can see, of the cat here and the fox, obviously blind. Things became stranger still when we got talking. They could not have been more friendly and polite, but what puzzled me at once is how they greeted me. "Good day, Master Pinocchio," said the lame fox. "Good day, Master Pinocchio," said the blind cat. As you will see, they repeated one after another rather often. "How do you know my name?" I asked them. "Well, we know your dear mamma and papa. Everyone knows how they've been looking for their dear little puppet son. All day, every day, and now we've found you. There's no one else who looks quite like you, Pinocchio, you know." "How is my papa?" I asked. "How is my mamma?" "Well, we have to be quite honest," replied the lame fox. "Quite honest," echoed the blind cat. "He was looking rather pinched up and cold without his coat, and your mamma was beside herself with sadness." "They won't have to be sad any more," I told them. "Not when they see what I have for them." "What do you have?" said the lame fox. "Do you have?" echoed the blind cat. I took the coins out of my pockets and showed them proudly. "Gold, real gold coins," I cried. "I'm rich. I can buy Geppetto a handsome new coat, real velvet if he wants, mother a pearl of buttons, and mamma will never have to go hungry again as long as she lives, and I shall buy myself a new ABC book and go back to school and make mamma and papa proud of me." "Very wise, dear boy," said the lame fox, suddenly limping particularly heavily. "Very wise," echoed the blind cat, stumbling particularly clumsily. The lame fox continued. "If we'd studied hard at school, we wouldn't have ended up like this, a couple of old poor crooks with one pair of good eyes and one pair of good legs between us. You are right, dear boy. School's the thing." "School's the thing," echoed the blind cat. Just then a blackbird called out from a bush nearby. "Look out, Pinocchio, things are not always what they seem. These 2 tricksters—" But the blackbird never finished speaking, for in a flash the blind cat leapt on him and tore him to bits. All that was left was a scattering of feathers. "Why did you do that?" cried Pinocchio when he got over the shock. "I was teaching him a lesson," said the blind cat, licking his lips. "He was far too chatty." "You shouldn't have," I said. "The poor blackbird." "Don't worry, Pinocchio, dear boy," said the lame fox. "We have more important things than blackbirds to tell you about." "Tell you about," said the blind cat, still licking his lips. Something was bothering me. I had to ask. "Excuse me," I said, "but if you're blind, how would you leap up on a blackbird like that and kill it?" "I go for the sound," answered the blind cat. "Kill the song, you kill the bird. It's an old saying of mine." "Now," the lame fox went on, "Pinocchio, dear boy, about those 5 gold pieces." "5 gold pieces," said the blind cat. "What if I told you that we know a way to turn your 5 miserable coins into treasure trove of gold coins? Hundreds of them, thousands, tens of thousands. What would you think of that?" "Is it magic or something?" I asked. "No, dear boy, no, no," the lame fox replied. "Nothing so crude. All you have to do is come to us, to a field near the city of Simple Simons. You may have heard of it. Everyone there is stinking rich." But how did they get rich in the first place? I asked. What did they do? Well, I will tell you. Alongside this field, there's a very special hedge, said the lame fox. Hedge, said the blind cat. And the field is full of a field of wonders. Wonders, said the blind cat. All you do, is bury your coins under the hedge in this field, sprinkle the place with a little water, very important is water. Then we all go to bed. And in the morning, your 5 coins will have become a fortune in gold, a huge, humongous treasure of gold coins. Overnight, your coins will have grown like little acorns in the soil into a great tree that will blossom. And not pink blossoms, dear boy, not white blossoms, but gold blossoms glittering in the sun. And we can pick them and we'll all be rich. I mean, you can pick them and be rich forever. Your mama and papa too. Signor Geppetto will never have to work again. Signorita Geppetto will never have to cook again. What a life for you it will be. What a life, said the blind cat. Do you believe them? Do you believe the blind cat and the lame fox? I wonder. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, don't do it, Pinocchio. Don't be a wooden-headed again. Don't believe them. Well, I'm sorry to say, I believed what I wanted to believe. I fell for it, hook, line and sinker. When I look back on it now, I can't believe how stupid I was. I danced with joy. How wonderful, I cried. And you can have some gold blossoms too. Oh, no, 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 the lame fox said, shaking his head. We couldn't accept that. We're doing this just for you, Pinocchio, for your poor mamma and papa. Poor mamma and papa, said the blind cat. And off they went and off we went at once down the dark, empty road towards the glittering lights in the distance. Those lights, they look like gold, I said. They are gold, dear boy, said the lame fox. That's the city of Simple Simons. Everything glitters in the city of Simple Simons because everything is made of gold. Gold, said the blind cat. Right, that is the end of chapter 4. So I think we're going to leave it there because chapter 5 looks like quite a lengthy chapter. So we'll save that for tomorrow. I wonder what happens tomorrow. Have a lovely evening and I will see you all tomorrow for story time. Bye-bye.